So, few years ago, like 2013 to 2014 thereabout, um, there was this guy I was dating, and then the guy disappeared. I mean, not literally from the surface of the earth, but I mean, to me, that was what happened because I searched for him everywhere and I couldn't find him. And then some years down the line, maybe 2 years after he left, like disappeared and I couldn't find him. 2 years after, he showed up and without no reason why he left. I mean, who does that?
Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor.
Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wani. My name is Soluwani actually, but Wani for short. Okay, I know I've been gone for a while, but you know, a lot has happened and let's see. We might get into it or maybe not. So today we are going to be talking about closure. And I mean, you might want to ask, what is even closure, right? And then who needs closure between male and female? And then is it only for romantic relationship that closure is needed for? And you know, all the questions and all the questions and all the questions. And meanwhile, I'm not going to be doing this alone, you know. And so I'll be featuring some responses that I got that are that I felt they are good enough. So what is closure really? So you know, closure is when maybe something has happened that is not too good, right? And then you need a sense of acceptance to the fact that, oh, this thing has happened, or this relationship is over, or oh, I lost this person, you know. So it's you finding a sense of peace, it's you finding a sense of acceptance that okay, this thing is over and then I need to move on. But then I want to say, okay, so is closure really good or bad? You know, some people feel it's good, some other feel it's bad. Like I said, I'll be featuring some people here that, you know, gave their opinion on whether it is good or bad. And for me personally, I feel like it's only ladies that really like to, you know, have closure and all of that. Maybe their boyfriend disappeared, like mine that disappeared, like I was telling you about, you know. And then we really wanted answers, or we just want to know why. We just want to know, okay, is there something I did wrong or not? You know, something like that. But you know, after talking to some guys, yeah, guys have their way of doing things, right? They really don't want to, because they are logical being, right? So all their processing is with their head, not with their hearts or with their emotions like we ladies do. But so I talked to a guy and then he gave his opinion on what closure is to men generally. So here is his comment.
So I might not speak for, or I might not be speaking for all the guys, but I'll say majorly, I think most guys don't relate perfectly with closure because majorly because of the kind of relationship they run with themselves, like or ourselves, I'll say, because a guy can not speak to his downtown body for days and doesn't feel too bad about it, and even when they see after many days they still greet themselves like, oh, how they have you been and all. You get, but so we kind of relate that also down to our dating relationships. So somehow we feel, oh, she should know I'm no longer interested, or oh, she should know I don't want to do this anymore. But I don't think it's fair, and I've also learned to change that also, because I know it's not good to just assume, oh, the person should know that I'm no longer interested, or the person should know that I don't want to do this anymore. So I feel it's not fair, and it's closure is necessary. Yeah, thank you.
All right, okay. You know, I was saying that closure is not only for when a relationship ends, right? It's not only when your boyfriend left you or your girlfriend left you, as the case may be. People don't think that girlfriends used to leave. I mean, people used to leave, or like girls used to leave guys. It's only guys that leave girls, you know. Okay, and then so I'll be featuring some other people that responded that says, oh, closure is good or closure is bad.
So the question is if closure is good or bad. I think it's a two-way thing. It can be good, it can be bad. Having a good closure can also be selfish, but I think it's actually good. Okay, it help you to have this self control, this feeling of control that if you don't have one before. It can also help you to get answer to questions about why it didn't work out. And it's selfish because it will help you to groom yourself to be a better person for your next partner. Okay, well, it's bad in the sense that there's some people that you don't even want to hear their name any longer. So having a conversation with them, it's just out of it. So that's why I said it's a two-way thing. It can be good and it can be bad. And it can also be selfish.
Hi, so I was asked to talk about closure. Yeah, so for me, I'll be talking about closure as regards losing somebody to death. Yeah, so I just lost my grandmom of late. Not of late, maybe 3 months ago. Yeah, of late. Yeah, and for real though, for me, I really would like to get a closure, but then from who? Like, so why did you die? Why did you pass? This wasn't our plan. Why did you go without telling me? Why did you just, I have a lot of questions to really ask, but then who am I going to ask? Who am I supposed to ask? Is God going to have the answer for all of that? I don't know. I've asked, but no response. Yes, so for me, really, I would like to get a closure because a lot of unanswered questions in my heart, and I feel so bad because I've not been able to do so much for her. Yes, my grandmom is that special to me. I love her that much, and so her death is like really one that I would really like to know, what really happened, what exactly happened. Can I just know? Did she have to go? Like, really? So, like, for me, losing somebody to death is something that, if it's possible to get a closure, I want to know. Like, I really want to get a closure, yeah. So, and I don't know. People said, I've told maybe 2 people that I saw her in my dream, and they're like, do you see dead people in your dream? I'm like, that's your business, please. At least I can still get to talk to her, even though people think I'm crazy when I say it. I'm sure you'll be thinking I'm crazy right now, yeah? So I saw her in my dream and I was excited. I was able to talk to her, even though in the dream I was so overwhelmed that, okay, well, it's a dream, so there was no how I was going to think to ask her why she left. But I was so happy to see her, and I just wanted to talk to her. Oh, these were the things I wanted to tell you before you passed. So, like, I was just so happy to see her in my dream. Don't judge me for seeing my dead grandma in my dream, please. Thank you, yeah. And so for relationship, I don't think it's good to have closure. Maybe an emotional relationship or something, I don't think it's a good thing to have a closure, because at the point where you're trying to, confirm or understand what happened, what you did wrong, blah blah blah, you tend to fall back into the relationship, and there you are again, starting what you ended initially, forgetting the reason why you ended it. And yeah, so to cut the long story short, to put it simple, losing somebody to death, yes, if you can get a response, I think it's okay to get closure. But for emotional relationship, I don't think closure is okay. Yeah, I don't think it's okay for you to get closure from my experience. Yeah, so thank you. Bye.
Alright, guys, having said or having listened to everything that a lot of people have said, or few people that I could feature has said, I'm not going to say closure is good or closure is bad. I'm just going to say, see, do whatever works for you. If you want answers from the person that left you, please seek it, and that's if your partner is willing to give the answers, right? And if not, accept that the relationship is over, accept that it's never going to work, accept that, and heal. I think the most important thing here is to just heal from the hurts, and the heartbreak. I know it's painful, and if it is a loss of a dear one, yes, that one, I don't even know. You might really want closure, but I mean, where do you want to get the closure from? Like somebody has said, and I have listened to. So, in such cases of loss of a loved one, it could be a parent, or it could be, anybody, like lost to death right now, not lost to relationship ending or romantic relationship ending. So, well, I will say that give it time. They say time heal all wounds. Not so. Intentionality does. It's not only time, because if you say time heal all wounds and then you're just there and you're not doing anything, right? Time will keep going by, right? But then, because you're not intentional about moving on, you might not quickly heal from the wound. So, as much as they say, oh, give it time, I'm proposing that you give it intentionality much more, coupled with time. And so, do what works for you. If the relationship ends and then you needed closure, oh, fine, get it. If you feel like that is what will work for you, maybe it will help you to heal faster. And then, if not, let's say the person disappeared, and then you can't find the person, and then there are a lot of unanswered questions. Give it time, give it intentionality, and then focus on other things, right? And just move on. So, back to the guy that I said left. You might want to ask me right now that, as I am right now, if they unction the guy, I mean, if they put him on unction right now, I am not going to bid for him, really. But at that time that he left, he looked as though London Bridge has fallen, just like it has fallen right now. I'm just kidding, right? The queen died. So at that time when he left, it looked like as though everything is over. It's like I cried and I looked for this guy. Now I'm laughing at myself to the extent to which I went to looking for him. And now, if you place the guy, if you put for sale on him, I'm not going to buy. In fact, if you offer him free for me to choose right now, I am not going to bid for him. I'm not going to bid for him. Why? Because a lot of things have happened. I've grown up, right? And taste is different right now. Purpose is different right now, and I see where the guy is right now, and I feel like, oh, so even if it had worked, I mean, is this where I'm going to be? So as much as ending relationship is very painful and all of that, I just feel like, see, it's not the end of the world, right? I hear my pastor say a lot of times that that why cry over Saul, when David is there. I mean, the relationship is over, so move on. Better people are coming, like better guys are coming your way, and then you realize that it was best that you left that guy, or it was best that the relationship ended in the first place. Yeah, I will agree that a lot of relationship can be painful, not because you really want to end things, but circumstances made it like that. Yeah, it could be a lot of things, right? And if it is the Olori Bobos, the coconut head kind of a guy or a lady that works out on you without no reason, well, my advice, just leave them. Better one is coming your way. And I'm a fan of that it ended does not mean you are not still going to be cool with each other. I mean, for everyone I've dated, not so much, right? I can still call them up on phone and then we have a chit chat. It's that simple. So it ended. It didn't work out doesn't mean that we still can have one or two conversations. I mean, don't end the relationship, or rather don't break a relationship and then close the door behind you, right? You might need that door later on in life. yeah, you might want to say, some guys are not worth it, or some ladies are not worth it. I don't even want to ever have anything to do with them again. I don't want to ever see them again in my life. But really, it's not that bad and it's not that deep, right? So, like I said, things happen. You might still need them, they might still need you. So, don't close the door and throw away the key, right? Just end it amicably and move on. Like I said, better people are coming up, better people are coming your way, right? And you realize that it was good that that relationship ended, really. So that is that about closure. Like I said, if you want it, fine. If you don't, it's still fine. I'm not going to say this is it or this is not. Just do what works best for you. So thank you guys for watching today. Until next time I come your way, bye.